the previous video, I went from Mythic to Honor completely solo, and the most unexpected part was I actually got good teammates instead of full Dark System players. So if you haven't watched that video yet, here's the quick summary. I basically destroyed enemies left and right and reached Mythical Honor with only 3 losses and 14 victories. Now in this video, I'm gonna try my hardest to reach Mythical Glory, because playing solo in the darkest server imaginable is definitely not easy. So let's continue the journey from where we left.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
This match actually had a really good start. I got some early kills, secured objectives, and everything was going smoothly. But as soon as mid-game arrived, I started showing my true colors. I kept dying like an epic rank player.
Psych!
For the second match, my team invaded Gushin from the start and kept pressuring him non-stop. Because of that, he became super underfarmed and was never in a shape to gank me once. But their Eudora, bro, she was up to my ass. Because of her, I died like 2 times. But that's it. After that, no one was able to stop this cowboy anymore.
Psych!
The next match was really unusual because it lasted for 30 minutes. And matches like these usually happen when both teams have 1 or 2 good players carrying rest of the dumbasses. In our team, it was me with the help of this Johnson trying to carry the match. And on the enemy side, it was Paquito together with Angela. Ever since the recent buff, Paquito has become an absolute killing machine. And pairing him with Angela just turned him into a straight-up monster. But even then, they couldn't end the match because they had no marksman. And we couldn't end the match because we had Hanabi. Yeah, there is no further explanation needed. But then suddenly, I don't know what happened to this Johnson. Dude just started trolling for absolutely no reason. Instead of helping me in fights, he kept going alone to clear minions. And just like that, the tiny thread holding our chances of victory got snapped. This match had a pretty slow start, not much was happening in early game, but once the match progressed, I finally showed the unreal damage of Clint. And just like that, the next 2 matches also went pretty smoothly. But this alpha match, this one was a struggle, because the enemies were actually good this time. And this Mincithar started mocking me for this death. Bro, have you even looked at your own skills first?
Bruh.
But dude wanna blame teammates for his noob ass. And what the fuck is this build?
Oh my god.
Of course, the outcome will be this where he will feed like a dumbass. This match was actually a pretty good one, mainly because the enemies weren't that skilled, so naturally, they got absolutely screwed for it.
Hello there.
Soon after, we secured the Lord and ended the match smoothly, but my luck completely ran out in the next game because I got Dark System teammates. This Melissa kept dying before the fights even started, and this tank only arrives after the fight ends. Meanwhile, I was trying my hardest to carry the match, but in late game their Layla became overfarmed, while our marksman became a full-time feeder. So of course, we lost. Since Gushin was finally out of the ban list, I instantly picked him, and after that the enemies had no choice but to die like chickens. At this point, I had already played more than 10 matches, yet I was still hovering around 35 stars. Then, after 2 easy wins, I suddenly jumped from 35 to 38 stars. How did that happen? Well, Moonton probably saw how miserable my life was and gave me an MVP extra star card. But along with that blessing, and they also gave me Dark System teammates in the very next match. Like bro, first pick was Rafaela together with Selena mid. We didn't even have a proper crowd control hero in the lineup. At that moment, I already knew we were cooked. And again, this guy instantly auto-locked support even though jungler is an assassin player. Man, these support players are genuinely lucky to get carried into higher ranks, and as expected, this monkey and Hanabi were doing their usual shits, but thankfully, the enemies were low-skilled than me, so I was still able to carry the match. This match I got assigned to gold lane, but my dumbass thought I got jungle role, so I instantly picked Roger. Now you might think that's not a big problem because Roger can also be played in gold lane, but here's my confession. I absolutely suck at playing Roger in gold lane. And honestly, this was probably the best Roger gold lane gameplay I've ever had. That alone should tell you how bad I usually am with him there. So naturally, I lost this match because of my own dumb pick. Because expecting random teammates to carry me in solo rank is basically asking my parents for PS5, which I will not get. After that, the usual Dark System cycle started happening, and this nonsense kept repeating for almost 10 matches, meaning after all that suffering, I was literally standing at the exact same place where I started. But then came the match that finally broke the curse of being back to square one. Though honestly, this match itself was also a Dark System match, like look at our lineup, and now look at the enemy lineup. And for some reason, these Onyx fan squad members always end up being complete trash. But anyway, this match was an absolute struggle because both enemy tanks were completely obsessed with me. They kept biting my foot every single chance they got. But thankfully, their damage dealers kept getting smoked before they could do anything. The sad part is, I lost the next match because I played like this picture. So after that, I decided to switch my role to roam. Because honestly, roam is probably the most important role in the game. It literally controls the entire flow of the match. The problem is, roam is also the least preferred role among players, which means most people have absolutely no idea how to play it properly. And that's exactly why no matter how well I play in carry roles, I still end up losing because of these brain-dead support roamers. Unlike roam, most players are at least decent with carry roles since they spam those roles all the time. So instead of depending on random roamers, I just decided to become the roamer myself and support the team properly. And honestly, that turned out to be a great way to rank up, just like what happened in these matches. Most of the time, you'll actually get decent junglers and gold laners who can carry the game if supported properly. All you need to do is play roam to its full potential, like giving vision, rotating properly, and initiating fights like a pro. Though, of course, sometimes you still get teammates who have absolutely no clue how to carry. For the next few matches, I went back to playing carry roles, and thankfully I got pretty good teammates, except this Yuzhong. Guys, I genuinely don't know what this dude was doing, and honestly, I don't think even he knows what he was doing. This match I went with Alucard because honestly, his biggest weakness is hard crowd control. But after looking at the enemy lineup, I realized they barely had any proper CC to stop me. And once an Alucard gets free movement in fights, it's basically over. So of course, everyone got absolutely smoked by me. The next game was basically Sasuke versus Kakashi. And we all know Sasuke is way stronger than Kakashi. That's exactly what happened in the match too. Bro couldn't even secure his own buff. That's how underfarmed he became. But after reaching 45 stars, I got cursed once again by the legendary back to square one dark system loop, where no matter how many matches you play, you somehow end up exactly where you started. I played around 8 to 9 matches, but still couldn't go past 45 stars. At this point, I only needed 5 more stars to reach glory, but somehow, those last few stars were too difficult to get. Most of the time, I got bad teammates. Sometimes I played badly myself, and other times I just got unlucky and died in dumb situations. But one thing is sure, if your macro skills are good enough, you can climb from having lowest gold to highest. For the next game, I got assigned Rome, and honestly, looking at our lineup, it was solid as compared to the enemies. This match was a pretty easy win because their Tigreal wasn't good at all. There was a massive Rome gap between us, and that alone was enough to make them lose the match. The next game also had a huge Rome gap, but this time the bad roamer was on our team, and along with that, our mage was also playing like complete trash, so the responsibility of carrying the match basically fell onto me. I tried my hardest to win, but at the end of the day, this is still a 5 versus 5 game. No matter how good you play, you still need teammates who can at least play decently, and my team definitely didn't do that. Good thing I had star protection. After getting tilted from the previous game, I slowly transformed into the dark system myself, because honestly, I don't even know why I picked Argus in the first place. Maybe because I don't really have many good XP lane heroes. And of course, the enemy picked Paquito, who is basically a straight-up counter to Argus. Bro punched the absolute soul out of me. Somehow I was still managing my lane decently, but my teammates were completely hopeless. They kept losing fights non-stop, and this match also ended in defeat. Suddenly, I remembered an idea. More specifically, I remembered that one video where I played with the full egoistic playstyle, so I tried the same method again here, and surprisingly, it worked really well. The basic concept of this playstyle is simple: farm, push, end the match. That's it. While playing like this, your only goal should be to get more gold, level up faster than enemies, and destroy turrets as quickly as possible. You don't waste time chasing random fights, you don't force unnecessary kills, you just focus on objectives and become overfarmed. Exactly like what I did here. And the funniest part is, you don't even need to look for kills, because eventually, the kills come looking for you. And when that moment arrives, all you need to do is be ready to collect them.
Huh? What the dog doing?
In the next match, I did the exact same thing again. See, I told you. The kills will come looking for you. Because of this playstyle, I was able to stack up all these wins, and finally, I was just 1 star away from reaching mythical glory, but reaching a new rank without getting a dark system team first would completely break the tradition of this game. So of course, I had to lose because of these Choco teammates, but thankfully, my protection points saved my ass from losing the star and getting trapped in that endless loop again. And for the final match before reaching glory, there had to be a brain-dead Hanabi in the team. But no worries, because this time, I got Batoski's long-lost brother as our roamer, and bro actually played really well. The rotations, the setups, the vision, everything was on point. And because of that, I ended part 2 of this journey with a savage. Now stay tuned for the final part of this journey. Till then, peace.